Hi, I'm Matt with eTrailer, and today we're talking about the Kuat Piston Pro SR Bike Rack on the back of our 2023 Kia Sorento. Now this is going to be a great option if you have a really heavy e-bike or you live in more of an urban area and you want something that's going to be more compact on the back of your car. So let's check it out. So this is going to be really great for those really heavy e-bikes because this is going to have a capacity that'll carry up to 100-pound bikes. So this is going to work with most of your e-bikes. And we're only going to be able to carry one bike. Now since this is so compact, we actually can't tilt this away. So if we want access to our hatch, we're going to have to take off the bike. And to do that is pretty easy. What I have to do is come over to these pistons and press them while holding down on my frame, and that's going to release. And I can just push that out of my way now. And what's really nice about that is, since we're only making contact with our tires, this is perfect for if you have any alternative frame bikes, carbon frame bikes, or anything else along those lines. Now with my bike off, I can take it out for a ride. Now, what's really nice about this one is that we actually have an integrated bike cable lock. It's kind of hard to see, so I'll point it out for you. It's actually going to be right here on the back side of this tray. You see right here when I pull it out. That's just going to offer you some additional security for your bike. And with it off, just make sure you push this down into the seated position. And something to know about this, when you push it all the way down, we're also going to have this additional hook right here, just so these arms stay down and you don't have to worry about them popping up. Next up, I'm going to get a few measurements. To do that, I'm going to grab my tape measure. And this isn't going to stick out a whole lot, but it's something good to know when you are in those tight spots, like a parking spot or garage. So if I go from the back of my bumper to the back of the carrier from the pistons, that's going to be about 14 inches, which isn't very much at all. And like I was talking about earlier, we can open up our hatch now. So if we need to grab any groceries, get ready for a bike ride, we're going to have that ability. And what's really nice in this position, we're not going to block anything. A lot of carriers that have the fold-up option do get pretty compact like this, but you do sacrifice a lot of your vehicle. So like right now, we don't block our tail lights or backup camera, license plates, or back window. And the way this is going to install is we're going to have a 2-inch shank, and that's going to go into your 2-inch hitch receiver. We'll then have a pin that goes through and connects to a lock core. And that's going to be just for security so no one can take your rack. That lock core is also going to use the same key system as our integrated bike cable lock. And you'll notice we actually don't have any rise to our shank. So this is going to sit pretty low. It's going to sit to the height of your hitch receiver. And right now, we're getting about a little bit over 10 inches. So when you do have this loaded up with that 100-pound bike, it might drop a little, but since this is so close to our vehicle, it's not likely you're going to make ground contact. But definitely be cautious if you're going up any really steep hills. And to tighten this down to your hitch, you'll have an included Allen key to tighten down this device on the back so it's not rattling around as you drive. But I think this is the perfect option if you are kind of cramped for space, you live in a more of an urban environment, and you have that really heavy e-bike. But if you're looking for something that can carry maybe a bike or two more and you really like what this offers, then I'd recommend the Piston Pro Bike Rack. Because it's going to be the exact same thing as this. There's going to be a few different things in the design, and it's also not going to have an incorporated or included bike. It'll have an included bike cable lock, but it's not going to be incorporated into the design. But if you really don't need two bikes when you're going out and you really need that ability to carry that 100-pound e-bike, then this is going to be your best bet. And that's just a look at our Kuat Piston Pro SR Bike Rack on the back of our 2023 Kia Sorento. Thanks for watching.